do. There we go. We're off. So
Nice.
they're both. Ahmad's going to go to Pharaoh first, and Mello's going to go to Bright first. Cassio, I don't know if you want to explain the difference for those who are just joining.
All right. The main difference is that Pharaoh is a much harder stage without the Bright Man's weapon, the Flash Stopper. But since you get access to the balloon item earlier, you can skip a lot of basically auto-scrolling section in Bright Stage. That's also dependent on RNG, so it's like a double win, but it makes a much harder route for the runner.
Yeah, Pharaoh maxes out, assuming like equivalent RNG. Pharaoh maxes out at about 8 seconds faster if you do everything, but it's also going to be a lot harder. Bright is kind of thought of as like the consistency or race strat.
Yeah,
Ahmad did not do a safety rush coil. That jump to the balloon is really hard, and if you fall in, you actually continue in the stage. You don't get to go back, so you'll have to do the rest of the game without balloon.
Yeah, if you don't get balloon, you actually save a little bit of time in the stage itself, but you lose a lot of time in the end because balloon is much faster than use rush jet or rush coil.
Ahmad coming up into Pharaoh and Mello into Bright here. With Bright Man, we're going to do he uses his Flash Stopper. Flash Stopper, I said it right. With at certain HP values, which is 1684. So he's going to do a damage pattern to avoid those. Ahmad getting his boss dead first. Pharaoh is a little bit of a shorter stage. That's to be expected. Like Mello shouldn't expect to be ahead.
Yeah. I think that it's a pretty comparable start for both.
So we'll see after the next stage who's really ahead. But it's pretty close right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another...
Here. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, another benefit of Pharaoh first is that the Pharaoh shot weapon, you can charge it just like Buster, but you get a sun on your head that grows while charging. And when it's fully charged, it does this. You can hit the enemies with it, and it does the same amount of damage as a charge shot would do. So you can basically get a dual charge. So that's another reason it's a little faster.
I'm curious, do you know what Ahmad's going to go for on the screen coming up? The grasshopper screen?
Well, in runs he goes for balloons.
Okay, so we might see some bright balloons. That's a really scary strat.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually a reasonable backup. He's equipping Pharaoh, and he's going to do pretty much the Buster strat, but using Pharaoh. And that actually, it's faster because it's less laggy. You can just immediately kill the totems and get them off the screen. Mega Man 4 really pushes the NES to its limit, and you can see the game slow to a crawl when there's too much stuff on screen. So killing enemies is really good.
I saw a question in the chat asking why it's easier to do right.
Just in a good desert, yeah.
Yeah. The desert section of the Fireman stage, you just use Flash Stopper, and most enemies don't even spawn for you, so that alone already makes it a lot easier.
They're also basically syncs going into these bosses.
Yeah. So now we're gonna probably see how Pharaoh makes the bright fight faster than what you can do against Pharaoh with this Buster.
So as Cassie was talking about, you can see Ahmad using like the sun over his head to kind of get double hits in, and he's able to kill Bright a little bit faster. So we know Ahmad is ahead now.
Yeah. And Mello got a pretty bad luck at the end of the fight. Pharaoh ended up dying on the corner that loses about 2 seconds compared to dying in the center.
Yeah, these guys' PVs are real close.
Yeah. Now the routes are going to converge, hopefully. Yeah.
Ahmad has a 38.07 and Mello has a 38.33. So less than 30 seconds between their PV.
Oh, the miss menu. Didn't get knocked down.
It's kind of scary. Like, the turrets can easily just shoot you out of the air.
Yeah.
And also, Ring is a stage where you're going to do a lot of damage boosting, so you really want to conserve your health. Mello is in a little bit of trouble, because I think he hit the turret there. If you hit the bullet, it's okay, but the turret does too much damage.
Yeah. The turret does double damage from the bullet, so you would actually end up with not enough health to do all the deboosts you need to do. But you also are very likely to get... He just got one. Health drops from enemies in this stage because you kill a lot of them.
Ahmad, ooh, he's trying to kill this guy, and he actually missed. I think he got a Pharaoh drop, so he's okay, but the ammo route is also really tight too. If you go for everything,
Yeah, I think he's fine. But he ended up losing a lot of time, so Mello catch up. A small drop. Oh, Mello got the Pharaoh glitch. Sometimes you can trigger the charge shot to stay there, even though you're not holding a charge, and you can still shoot Pharaoh normally. It is not very useful in that screen. It actually causes lag. But against the TAS uses it against the Ringman fight.
Oh man, Sync's going in the ring.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
Mello had a little bit of a scary fight, but nice sync, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Within a second of each other. Just insane. So there's a really scary stage coming up. Dust is not a free stage. There's two different routes. Pharaoh is maybe 1 second faster than Bright, assuming good equal RNG. But it's really dangerous. This is a all or nothing stage.
Yeah. Bright is a lot more consistent on how much time you're gonna get out of the room. And Pharaoh usually you can get quite a bit faster, but at the same time, if you're unlucky, you're gonna be a lot slower. Both of them are using Bright, so you're probably gonna see very similar strats here. Oh, you can see how Mello is already getting behind because he got 2 drops.
Yeah, so unfortunately, there's already a lot of lag on that screen. So if you get drops to the enemies and you don't pick them up, they just sit there. They just slow the game down so much. Coming into a really dangerous screen here too.
Ooh, Mello.
And they made the cycle.
Yeah.
Ahmad kind of got it.
Oh god. That was a little bit scary.
Missing the cycle like that, like getting through to the Met and having to wait, only loses about 2 seconds, so it's not really that bad. Behind Ahmad now, but Dust RNG could easily make that up. So yeah. Dustman, the joke is always Dustman sucks. If you choose to do his inhale attack, you can't really do anything about it except smash into him, which does 8 damage. You take 8 damage. So you gotta have 8 health. Ahmad just got one right.
And he
Mello getting a better pattern. Mello got, I think, the best pattern.
Yeah, he got jumps all around.
Yep, you want to just jump left and right. Yep.
He dies right in the center of the room.
So Mello made up a little bit of time on Dustman, just with better RNG there. They're going to go into Skull, and this is There's RNG in this stage, but it's not as big of a factor. It's more about using balloons to move through the first half of the stage, and they're going to switch to bright at the end.
Quite a bit heavier on execution compared to Dustman, because you have a lot of very how do you say, interesting use of balloon in ways that was not intended for.
They both got that little zip. That's the only really zip we have routed into the RTA run. And then you see Ahmad like doing little things with balloons, like squeezing it in there so he could jump over the thing. Doing wall jumps with balloons. You can spawn the balloon in a wall, and there's a few frames where you can jump off of it to just kind of, it's a lot faster than like climbing a ladder, for example. And now we're going to see them switch to bright.
Yeah, you might have noticed a theme that you swap to bright a lot.
Especially in 8 robots, bright is like the weapon. One thing with bright is that when you're sliding, like the counter that runs down how long bright lasts only lasts 5 seconds. But when you're sliding, for whatever reason, like a programming oversight, it doesn't count down. So they can make it last a lot longer by sliding. Skullman is actually responsive to your inputs, so they choose what pattern they get here.
Well, sometimes it can get out of control, but usually... True.
If you don't do it right, then obviously you're not going to get what you want. Mello missed the center pixel, I think. Or no, did he?
I think he's right. Ahmad missed. Yeah. Ahmad losing a little bit of time there, because if you're not in the... Like, there are 2 pixels. One you have to be looking right, and the other one you have to be looking to the left. If you're on one of those pixels, looking to the right direction, and you will skip the jump up to get the weapon. So it saves a little bit of time.
Dive is another bright level, and it's another fairly low RNG level. Mostly RNG comes from drops, actually. How many like ammo refills do you get? You don't want to get any drops, ideally.
Yeah. As long as they keep in route, like they don't have to use flash more than once per room, they should not need any drops.
They both went for 1 jump whales, and unfortunately they didn't get them.
Yeah, like having it up there also usually helps people get meshing. Oh,
I don't know if you saw, there's a lead change because Eddie got Mello with a drop. You can avoid that drop, but Eddie there is not your friend. You want to dodge his drop as much as you can.
Maybe Ahmad was hoping for an E-tank.
Once again, they both went for 1 jump whales and didn't get it. Oh, no.
Oh, this might be scripted.
Did they agree to get wire?
I can't believe both of them fell without an agreement.
If you actually got wire, if you actually fell in there, you'll want to kill yourself in the spikes instead of falling all the way to the bottom.
Also now...
So now all their menus are going to be messed up. They also don't have enough bright to finish the stage.
Ahmad has.
Ahmad might actually, because he got that.
Yeah. So he might take the lead back.
We'll see.
Oh, we have a tie.
Oh, wow. Mello doing the faster strats here with Skull, but his health is really low.
Yeah, I think he has 8 health, so he can't take any charges from Diveman, because touching Diveman's body does 8 damage. He can take 1 missile hit, I think.
He can take 1 missile hit, yeah. But the Skull Shield is a proximity weapon too, so it's not a weapon you want to be using at low health.
Yeah.
Taking it a little bit safe, and I don't blame him. A death there would be really...
Ooh. Ahmad getting
very nice. Both of them get it.
Both of them. Yeah, nice.
So You can actually do this in every stage, but you really only try for it in 2 stages. If you are both centered vertically and horizontally, you get that really fast weapon skip.
Yeah, if you're in the horizontal center, you skip the jump. And if you're in the vertical center, also, you skip everything. That's a neat mechanic.
Guess what weapon we're using in this stage?
Yeah.
So Drillman is it's low RNG until you get to the boss. This bat room has the only really significant RNG. Ahmad got a good pattern, although he messed it up a little bit. Mello got the good pattern and got through cleanly.
Yeah, he went too fast.
Yep. You kind of have to be a little bit suboptimal there to get the bats to move out of the way if they open up. Sometimes they just sit there and they don't move, and then you have to damage boost through them. Mello did not freeze those turrets in time, but he knows the backup. That's good. Some
backup.
people don't know what to do. Yeah.
What I usually do is I slide on spikes with the iframes, but that looks a lot better. A lot less ladder to climb.
Cost of 2 more health. It's faster, yeah.
So here the runners are hoping to extend their flash use through the whole room. Both of them had to flash again at the end to avoid lag from a rock that would fall.
That's not that bad. If you get to that last platform and it runs out, that's not that bad.
Yeah. It's bad when it runs out a little earlier because you might get hit by something.
It tends to run out right as you're going for that last scary jump, and it can be really disorienting. So Drillman can dive, and Ahmad just got one. Every time he goes underground, the first one's guaranteed.
Wow. Nice.
Wow. Okay, so every time he goes underground, you lose 4.3 seconds. And that was apparently exactly how much Ahmad was ahead.
Now he's a little bit behind. Very slight amount.
Switching over to Mello's audio, I guess, because he's 0.1 in the lead.
Yeah, I guess. He's in the lead. It's not like it's going to make a lot of difference. This race is crazy.
Yeah, this is really tight. These are good times too. It's not like it's they're syncs, but they have 2 game overs each or something. They're really playing well.
Yeah.
So Toad is another low RNG bright stage. The only real RNG in the stage is drops. It is a very difficult stage. People kind of think of it as a joke because the boss is so easy, but it's actually really tough to get to the boss. I swear to God, they changed leads 4 times in the first stage, the first screen of the stage. Ahmad getting a big drop there, just going to slow him down a little bit.
The RNG drops in this room, it's not a big time problem, but it can kill you very easily because if you slide under a waterfall, you die. If you mess up a jump, you die. So getting drops from the rats there is quite dangerous.
It's a little bit scary when you get hit on that snail. Those are snail mini bosses, by the way, I promise. But we don't let them load in. If you get hit by that last one, that is a pit that he's standing right next to, and it's very easy to fall in.
Yeah. Both runners went for the taking the hit as fast as possible and going back to the platform instead of just trying to do a back boost. It is actually safer to do that if you're doing it on purpose. And Toadman doesn't really do anything as long as you shoot him.
All right, so we're coming into the Cossack stages. So everything is going to be a little bit different. If you're not familiar with the classic Mega Man, once you get into the castle stages, your weapon ammo does not refill between stages. So routing all of our ammo is going to become very important. And if we miss shots, the ammo in this run is like really tightly routed. So if we miss shots, we're going to have backups.
Yeah. You're also going to notice that Flash Stopper is not going to be used at all.
Yeah,
in the castles.
There's some like backup or safety strats that use Flash Stopper, but it's just like a little bit slow in every spot where you would want to use it. Like it's a little bit slow, just a little bit slower in this stage. It's just a little bit slower in Cossack 4.
Yeah, the cost of the menu is 1 second, so if you can, well, more than 1 second, so if you can save at least that, you're losing time compared to using Buster in this case.
I don't know if you heard, but this stream might be a little bit difficult. I don't know if anyone saw my last run.
For all the races had some casualties there.
So they're through the pits part, but this climb is no joke. Getting up, it's very costful if you fall down here.
Okay. He saved it.
He accidentally grabbed the ladder, but he saved it.
Yeah, he didn't want to grab it there. You can know that because he stopped moving for a while.
Oh no, the menu got a mod. He did the muscle memory menu and went to wire instead of ring.
Oh man. I think they're gonna get messed up a lot during the castles because you go to ring a lot from balloon and coin.
Yeah. In menuing is actually really important in this game, like doing fast menus. Like when you're going for like top times, that's something you really want to focus on, doing the menus as fast as you can. And a lot of times we move through that missing space where wire is to actually save you an input. So like instead of going left and then up 3 times, you can go up twice over the missing wire spot and then left.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to see some balloons here in Cossack 2. They're going to be using balloons to slide across the spikes here. It's pretty scary in a race.
Yeah. You could use Jet, but it's a bit slower. And the fact that you can get some ammo replenishment in the way helps a lot.
A mod with just a little bit of safety there, didn't slide on the balloons. I honestly don't blame him. Like, it's so close. If he dies there, he's basically giving the keys to Mello.
Yeah, losing a little bit of time to stay alive is way better than actually dying.
The boss of this stage, do you want to explain that?
Yeah, I was about to. Like, even more knowing that the boss of this stage can decide, like, if you're going to save or lose time. Because the boss has 3 patterns. It can pass by the screen 1, 2, or 3 times. And 3 times is, of course, a lot slower than 1. But it's also the biggest chance, like it's 50% chance, I think. So, yeah.
Oh no. I think Mello only got 3 hits there, so he's going to need 4 on the next pass, and that's going to cost him some time. He's also getting a worse pattern.
Yeah, and he has very low HP, so he can't take any hits.
Okay, close. That was almost the 3 cycle.
Yeah, he did his best to avoid damage because dying is a lot worse than a 3rd cycle.
Something we didn't talk about, there are no boss checkpoints in the castles in this game. Most Mega Man games, like if you die to one of the castle boss, you just go back to the gate right before you walk into them. But in this game, you actually go back to the checkpoint in the middle of the stage. So it's really, really bad to die anywhere against any of the Cossack bosses or castle bosses.
Yeah. This stage now is a little bit of a breather You can take your time, be calm.
Yeah, just do not die in this stage because
Oh god, they are going for
Ahmad
the
doing glitches with the wire.
They both are going for it.
Goodbye. So this is something you can do. If you get pushed off the platform you're grabbing, you you disappear. You fly away. Just gone. Normally what you want to do is kill some of those turrets to reduce lag. They do have to make sure they menu off at an appropriate time because you actually have to fall like a long way. They must have practiced that, yeah.
Yeah. The first time I've seen this was when Chowny was doing like this, playing the stage blindfolded. So that's a neat way of not having to worry about the huge bits and enemies on the way.
So they pick up this ring refill here, and then they're switching to Pharaoh because that's a weakness against the boss, and you don't want to waste your ring ammo killing the stupid Saturns. You're going to see some strats where they're basically holding the Pharaoh above their head to kill the enemies without using any ammo.
Yeah, you also don't want to waste any Pharaoh ammo because it's very important to the end game.
Yeah, running out of Pharaoh is one of the most catastrophic things that can happen.
So this fight, it has a little bit of RNG, but it doesn't affect too much on the time. It's a very minor difference.
Yeah, depending on how many bullets the boss shoots here, it can be about a 1 second time difference. Nice, both getting that shot across. Ahmad getting the good RNG with only 1 bullet. They both get the same RNG, so.
Yeah. Mellow with the shot to the right, that's a little bit unoptimal because the shot being on screen causes lag. So you want to shoot up so it leaves the screen as soon as possible.
The NES hardware is a little bit finicky.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope they go for it in the Cossack catcher fight. Just for the meme.
Oh no. Oh no. They both opt not to refill Pharaoh. So Pharaoh's really tightly routed, and usually if you want to refill Pharaoh, if you want some safety, that's where you would do it. Now they may have agreed, on certain strats to use or something like that. Oh, Mellow using wire for actual use. Wow. Now Rush Marine. Okay, not that crazy. I guess if you have wire anyways, why not?
Yeah.
It's sure slower than balloon, but I guess technically you could save a balloon by doing that.
Yeah. I think Ahmad used a balloon earlier in Cossack 2, an extra balloon. Not sure.
I didn't quite catch it. I was too excited about the wire.
Yeah, so he didn't go for the balloon strat. I think he went for coil.
Coil's another good choice there. It's a little bit slower because whenever you pick Rush, he has to show you what a good boy he is and show off his animation.
Yeah. Sadly, none of them went for the wire on Cossack catcher.
Is this the point where we're supposed to act surprised?
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh my god. You know what you came here for. Did you tune into this not expecting to see Dr. Wily? Are you not entertained? So Wily 1 is a really, really fun stage. It is all Mets, all these little enemies called Metals. Shoutouts to Mr. Cab, huge Mets fan. I'm pretty sure he's named every single enemy in the stage. whoever like the best player is, it is definitely it's like the third medal you kill on this screen that Ahmad's in. He's definitely like the strongest.
Yeah, killing these mets in a fast way is really hard in this room because they are in very weird positions.
We didn't talk about this, but underwater too, they have to be very careful here because they actually cannot jump out of their slides. There was a thing in Dive Man too, it just never really came up. Ooh, Ahmad, scary.
Yeah.
These are the Yoku block rooms. We don't like waiting, so we're just gonna use Rush Jet and go over them.
Yeah, outside of that, the stage is pretty straightforward. Just want to kill any met that it's on your way, so yeah.
Ahmad with the jump into the gate, that lets him get a little closer to the boss before it appears. And yeah, obviously, the entire stage is Mets. We met the entire stage.
Yeah.
One thing about Metal Daddy, he can give you a big, he can delay, or he can give you like a faster jump. You can always kill him in 3 cycles, no matter what the pattern. For a small jump, you can get 5 hits, and for a big one, you can get 6, and you need 14.
Yeah. If he only gives you the short jumps, it's kind of hard to kill him in 3 cycles.
You basically need to be
possible.
perfect for a 3 cycle if you get bad RNG.
Oh,
Ooh, Mello just 1 hit shy, so he's got to wait for him to pop back up. That is also, keep in mind, ammo. He's going to be shy, that ring ammo. It's not a big deal yet, but if he keeps missing with ring, it's going to add up.
Yeah, you don't want to waste too much ammo because you're going to need that. And you have to refuel more. And you waste a lot of time refilling weapons.
So Wily 2 is like our Rush Jet stage, and we're just out of balloon. We've already used all our balloon, so we're going to use Rush Jet to get over these things. It's also, there's enemies in the stage that we need to actually shoot, so balloon is not helpful there. Rush Jet is... There's so many odd things about Rush Jet in this game. I don't know if you saw a mod. He kind of got pushed by Rush, and Rush will push you faster than you can normally move if he's like running in. Oh boy!
Oh!
Usually you do a nice little like Rush Jet strat that Hypo found in that room, but nope, just wire.
Yeah, that certainly was not faster because he had to go back to Jet.
Yeah. It looks like they might have agreed to do that again.
Actually, he didn't need to. He could have just swapped to Toad and took D-boosts, or to Buster, I guess, to not get the animation. But anyway, it's gonna use Rain Flush here. Because this boss, for any reason, it has his hitbox active while still refilling the health. So you can hit him, and that will just skip all the pellets, filling up the health of it. So you save quite a bit of time.
Mello using the drill here. There is this boss is like glitchy. I don't know why this boss does not have the same settings as another boss, but you can blow up his hitbox. He's marked as destructible with the drill weapon, which is the break walls weapon in this game. And then you can just stand inside him and kill him. Mello did miss another shot there, so he's short at least 2 ring. That's just something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I think he's gonna pick 2 or 3 for the safety.
So we refill here because otherwise you have like really, really tight ammo in the final stages. So we refill ring. He's actually going to grab 2 big ring refills, and he might not even grab any small. He's just going to stick with dust from then on out.
Yeah, he has more than enough.
Oh yeah, right. He had a rough capsule or a rough square machine, so he was missing some dust too. So that makes sense. You don't want to run out of ammo. It's really bad in this game.
Yeah. So against Pharaoh, you use Dust because it's a soft weakness. Does 2 damage. Is a little bit better than using Buster. In theory, if you can keep him in iframes and with lemons and charge shots, you can go faster than using Dust, but it's not really RTA viable. Oh, Mello having...
Yeah, Pharaoh was not too nice there. There's a lot of RNG in Reed fights. Pharaoh, I mean, is kind of... It's not a direct, like, if he jumps, you lose this much time, but it's harder to control him if he starts jumping around.
Yeah, if he stays in the right side of the arena, that's especially bad because you can only shoot the Dust Crusher after the small parts leave the screen.
Mm-hmm. Using Toad there to finish off right. The skull does... Problem is, if you use Toad from the start of that fight, you get all 3 flash stoppers. So you don't want to do...
Yeah. Also, Toad is quite a bit slow at dealing damage.
Yeah, I think actually Skull is faster than Toad. It just, you only have so much Skull to go around.
Yeah.
Ahmad getting another dive. It's the worst when he goes up and straight back down. You can only get 2 hits in. So I think Ahmad had 2. We'll see if Mello can make up any ground here. Even if he gets a perfect pattern, he's going to be at least a little bit behind.
Yeah, Ahmad still has to fight Dust.
Oh.
So, ooh.
And I mean, when it's this close, it's not over till it's over. Ahmad. Mello's going to get a better pattern. Yeah, he saved about 4 seconds on drill right.
Oh man. Ahmad wasting quite a bit of Pharaoh there.
He's still good. He's still got 5 full shots. I think he's missing the lemon. So you're able to throw 1 lemon against the final boss, and I don't think he's going to have that, if I understand his ammo count right.
Yeah, I think he has 5.
Really good
So he
pattern.
has enough, but it's scary.
Yep. And then if you get a double hit, that saves you some ammo, so you don't have to worry about it as much. All right.
Sound effects.
Yeah. Get your emotes out. Mello with another really good Dust. Using the drill there, hits his weak spot in the second phase while it's filling up on HP. Oh, low HP. Got to be careful here.
Oh god.
All right. He's all right.
Yeah.
He knew we almost had him dead. So Ahmad's going to be ahead going into the final stage. I don't know if Mello's in the range of just getting good RNG will make the difference. I think he needs a little bit of help from Ahmad, like a slower caterpillar room. This room up to the final boss is actually not free.
Yeah, it's just a straight room, but the pattern in which the enemies spawn is quite challenging to work around.
Yeah, a little bit of hesitation there.
Yeah, if you miss your sliding, the timing for the shots gets kind of weird.
All right, he missed a double there. He could have gotten a double, but he wasn't quite in the right spot. Ooh, so he's pausing to get extra ammo, basically.
Oh, got a double. Didn't want to risk it.
No, yeah, he didn't want to risk the ammo. So they gave him exact ammo. Oh, GG.
GG. 39-12, I think? 13?
Mello finishing up here.
GG.
GG.
39-36. So very close race. The difference was about the same difference as their PBs, I guess.
Yeah, actually, it's really close. They both played pretty well. They're both about plus 1 minute. I think we're going to have an interview real quick. I think we might talk to Ahmad. It sounds like Mello doesn't have his mic set up.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Let's see here if we can get Ahmad in. How's it going, Ahmad? Oh, no, I think Mello is joining us.
Oh, nice.
Ahmad, can you hear us? Let me see if I can pump up this volume a little bit.
Can you guys hear me now?
Hear you now.
Oh, yeah.
So how you doing? How did you feel about that?
I'm pretty good. How did you guys enjoy the wires?
It was I was very surprised. I don't know if you guys realized how close you were. You were literally within a second when you both went into the wire pit. So it was very shocking to see you go in and then Mello immediately go in. And that's kind of when we figured, oh, hold on, wait a second.
Yeah.
Our goal was to get to Cossack 3 pretty much synced, and we just got that. So I think Mello is also going to be very happy about it.
Yeah. Oh, here's Mello. Mello, can you hear us?
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. I was having some problems earlier. GG, Ahmad.
GG, Mello.
Looked like it was a hell of a race. I don't know.
Yeah, it was synced throughout 8 robots.
Yeah, your 8 robots all the way up to... When did it actually start to separate? Cossack 4, I think? Maybe not even then.
Cossack 2.
Yeah,
Machine
Cossack 2, that's right.
Yeah.
Square Machine. Ahmad got a 3-2 and Mello got a 3-3, and that's when we started to see a little bit of a difference. And even then, it wasn't that much. It was only a few seconds.
Yeah, and I barely got the 2-cycle fight on Square Machine. I was really scared.
Yeah, I was scared for you. I've been in that situation before. It's such a nail biter.
I think it went pretty well, considering wire and stuff.
Yeah, no, I saw Ahmad at least once got caught by muscle memory menuing to wire instead of the weapon he wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to be really conscious of that because I saw it there. I was like, wait, this doesn't look right every time I menued.
Yep. It really does change things. If you have like your menus on point down to muscle memory, it really does mess you up. So any favorite, well, I guess we already discussed wire, and you didn't hear this, Mello, but you guys were basically synced when you fell in the wire pit. It was shocking.
Oh man, that's really good to hear.
Any other favorite parts or thoughts about the runs? Ahmad, start.
I don't know if Mello actually practiced getting the wire and then kind of saving your bright, because if you go down to the wire pit and you used all of your bright, you only have like 1 left and no bright left for the whale himself. So
yeah, I thought about that, but I decided to just stick with Buster when I teleport back in and just not even bright the whale, just Buster him down and then just go straight to Skull.
Yeah, I think I should have done the same.
Yeah. Well, Ahmad had a big drop from Eddie, So at that point, it's kind of like, well, I have the ammo anyways, you know.
That was actually completely intentional. I was hoping for a weapon drop there.
Yeah, I thought about it afterwards because I was laughing because I thought Eddie got you, but in reality, you that was all planned.
Yeah,
but actually, even if you get the ammo, since the water level is different when you teleport back in, it's just not the same. So I didn't bother fishing for Eddie drops. I thought about it though, but yeah, I just decided to just get rid of Bright completely at that point.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, the water level is different when you spawn again after the.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Ahmad was a little bit behind going to the right wire pit, but after the whale, he was a little bit ahead. Probably because the whale is so much easier to kill with Bright.
And I can't jump mash.
Yeah.
Can't jump mash at all.
So there was that. I don't know which strat is better, but...
Well, my favorite part of the run was Cossack 3, the auto-scroller. just because...
Yeah, that was fun.
Who would have thought the wire is capable of such... Well, whatever you call that.
Grace.
We were
flying through the air.
We were doing some timing yesterday with Mello. Like, when do you start to put your inputs in? When you're up in the universe or galaxy? I don't know where Mega Man goes up there, but yeah, if your time is right, you can actually grab the ladder from the highest point.
I believe if you go too high, you can actually. I mean, you have to sit there for a long time. I believe you can actually die. Just leave reality.
Yeah.
Just go to heaven.
And wait to see the chat reaction in the vote, because I don't think anyone was expecting.
Yeah, Ahmad, you were the one that discovered that, I guess, right? Because
no, I remember Toad or someone who was messing with that, but I just look at the timing there, so I don't think anyone else knew that.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Almost makes wire worth it. And I was messing around with it, and I managed to get the animation skips in both Drillman stage and Toadman stage using wire.
Oh, man. Amazing. That would have been crazy if you had gone for it and it worked.
All right, I think we're wrapping up here, but any last words you guys want to say? Actually, one thing I wanted to ask you, Mello, before we went, your PB is a 30, I'm sorry, what is it, a 30?
I think it's a 34.
34? Okay. And are you continuing to grind 4 after this, or are you going to move on to something else?
Probably going to move on. I started to learn Mega Man 3, so I need to finish that up. And yeah, and I also want to play some, it really hurts to say after 2 years straight, but some non-Mega games.
Oh, also. I don't blame you. I understand. I will say good luck. Good luck with Mega Man 3, because if you thought 4 was impossible, get ready.
Nah, 3 is easy. 3 is easy.
Says Casio.
Yeah, says Casio.
The only thing easy about that game is the devil. Everything else is impossible.
Well, I just feel bad for Ahmad. He has to grind this game some more. I know he's been trying to avoid it.
Well, Ahmad's got to go get his 37 first off.
Yeah, sure.
And then, so Ahmad, you are moving on in this tournament, and I have some good news and bad news. You're moving on to face Ohan. If you don't know about Ohan, when this tournament started, he was a world record holder. He's only 3 seconds behind now. And he's kind of a legendary, like he's been running Mega Man games since, I'm pretty sure he had the 4 world record before Checkers did. So he's quite an opponent. Any thoughts?
Well, at least I will never have any nerves against him, so I can just play my own game.
Yeah, so, you're the underdog this time. You don't have no expectation.
Exactly. I'm just going in and play my game, and if I lose 2-0, then that's fine. Would be nice to get one run out of him, but that's probably.
And at least you know the wire backups just in case.
Yeah, exactly. Should probably go for the wire pit again.
Oh, baby.
I just want to thank everyone for putting this together. Toad and Speed Gaming and everybody behind the scenes. It was a good run, but yeah, I got to give it up to Ahmad. Even without the wire, it would have gone down pretty much the same way.
You guys said it was pretty close race. Like how close? Was it throughout the entire run or just
Throughout,
They said like Cossack too, right?
up until Square Machine, you guys were basically synced. It was incredible. Like
Cool.
you were maybe 1 second apart when you reunited in Ring, and then when you killed Ring, it was literally like a tenth of a second difference,
need to see it?
and it stayed pretty much at that level. You guys started to drift apart in drill, and then I forget who, one of you got a better drill pattern, and it like resynced you perfectly. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm glad you guys enjoyed.
It was a
see,
nice
anytime.
race.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was really nice.
Yeah. I
You
want to
wanna-
thank the runners, thank the organization. This tournament has been really fun to watch so far.
And thank you, Melo, for being good sports about the wire. I think that was a good little spice up for the run.
Yeah, it was really great.
And thank you as well. I think that's the best match of the whole tournament. It's gonna be the best match of the whole tournament. Round 2 match. Forget the finals.
Yeah, not being biased.
So I don't know what they have coming up on Speed Gaming. I'm looking at it and I've forgotten how to read this. I'm just completely terrible at it. Oh, here we go. Looks like nothing. I think in about an hour you're gonna have a Final Fantasy randomizer, and that's so you're gonna have to wait a little. But I'll let Speed Gaming take it off wherever they want to take it off to. So thank you very much, everyone who tuned in and watched.
Thank you all. You guys have a good night or morning.